What is up, guys? So, Spider-Man Brand New Day finally hit theaters this past weekend, and I am super excited because he is actually one of my favorite MCU characters. So, I was anticipating this movie for a very long time. It's only been 2 weeks since the Odyssey movie came out, and we already have the cast members like back together. I'm talking about Tom Holland, Jon Bernthal, and Zendaya. So, in Brand New Day, this movie takes place after the events of No Way Home, where the entire world forgot about Peter Parker. That includes his best friend Ned and his lover MJ. Peter obviously feels very alone and by himself, and even though he's like fighting crime across the city and just keeping himself busy, he is just really sad and emotional inside because everyone forgot about him. So he's going through a lot of stress, which is causing like a lot of biological changes in his body. I can already make a comparison with Spider-Man 2, where Tobey Maguire was going through his own body changes because he was having his own identity crisis. Now this new movie revolves around a new mysterious character who actually has the ability to control people's minds, and Peter is pretty much just trying to find out who this person is. Honestly, the story itself was okay. It's pretty much Peter just doing a lot of detective work trying to find out who this new mysterious character is. But in all honesty, the story itself wasn't the main issue I had. It's just that there was too much going on in this movie. I mean, to start off, this movie does have a lot of cameos by different villains. Now, I want to talk about one villain in particular that I was really disappointed about, and that was Scorpion. Now, I wasn't actually disappointed in the actual villain himself. I was just really mad about how little screen time he actually got in the film. I mean, if you think about it, Scorpion was first teased back in Spider-Man Homecoming, which came out like 10 years ago. So that's pretty much 10 years of build up for this character. And in this movie Brand New Day, he was pretty much treated like an afterthought. He wasn't even like a major villain. He was treated more like a side character. And even in the few scenes that he was in, they didn't really utilize his character to the best of his abilities. And quite frankly speaking, I thought his character should have shown up in the last film, No Way Home. As I just mentioned, there's just a lot of things going on in this film. When I first saw the trailer, I was a little afraid because this looked eerily similar to the movie Spider-Man 3. And I make that comparison because in Spider-Man 3 with Tobey Maguire, there were way too many villains in that movie for the story to focus on. There were a lot of subplots in that film. I was afraid this movie was going to make the same mistake that movie did. But honestly, this movie, it flowed pretty well. It didn't feel too congested, but at the same time, there was just a lot going on. I mean, Peter, he has to deal with this new mysterious character. He has to deal with Scorpion, the Hulk, the Hand, and he's even dealing with himself because of his own personal conflicts he's going through with Ned and MJ. So again, there's just a lot of things going on at the same time. Speaking of characters, Jon Bernthal as the Punisher, I thought he literally